We made it to Amaru, which is an ecoparque, and it's a rescue center slash zoo for animals, and we're super excited, but we did get ripped off in our taxi. We were going back and forth. It should have been $5. He said $10, and then we got to $8. Make sure that they're pressing the meter. He wasn't, so.
So when you first get up here, you have to go up this like windy staircase type thing, little trail. There's a lot of people. There's a beautiful background. You can see Cuenca almost as good as like Mirador de Turi. If you haven't seen that video, watch that video. Mad entertaining. But we didn't decide to walk here. We decided to take a taxi, which is a lot healthier. And it's really hot today. It's really steep. When we were taking the taxi up, it barely got up the hill. And he was saying that was the extra reason for the extra money. Definitely not the reason, because it should have been about $5 or a little less than $5. But here we are, super excited.
Gracias.
We haven't really seen much. We saw a bear from like, it felt like a football field away. He was perched up in a tree, but haven't seen much else. The other exhibit or refuge area was supposed to be of a small tiger. Haven't seen that either. So far, uneventful. Their habitats are massive compared to like a normal zoo.
Yeah.
So that's really comforting to see.
Okay, so we saw something. A really cute little deer looking thing. It's called a venado colorado enano. Babado. And he's just chilling in there. He looks so happy and his little ears are flapping around like, whew.
We're out here, equator roasting is what I call it. We're just feels closer to the sun. Everything seems hotter.
I'm a huge fan of this zoo because you get to walk uphill on the trail and get a workout in at the same time.
This is the secure zone. But I don't feel so secure.
Looking birds, a nice little orange guy. Chris got pictures of all the species, so we'll get those right. I really like this place. I feel like they treat the animals really well. You can tell that some of them are rescued, like the one guy didn't have a horn. And so it just makes you feel a lot better visiting and supporting a place that takes care of the animals.
Slightly morbid, to be honest, to see these bones here. I have like a little snack shop and a little rest area so you can snack before we continue on the journey to see the rest of the animals. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounds like a big animal in distress. I wonder what it is. I'm thinking this is like a bird exhibit. I'm not a big bird fan. They kind of like... We're just walking and we see this sloth just chilling. Man, it's wild in here.
We just left the Amaru.
Back to the casa. Thanks for tuning in. We had a blast. There were a ton of animals that we weren't able to capture on camera, in part because they're either too far away for the GoPro to see, or we just didn't see them in general. But we left a link in the bio to tell you a little bit more about the different types of animals that are at the biopark, and hopefully you can go and see the animals that we weren't able to see this time around.
My favorite animal at the eco park was the jaguars. There was actually 2 of them that we saw, and they were kind of just cuddling and chilling together, so I liked them the best. They were really cute.
Yeah, I would say my favorite was probably the lions. It was crazy to see such like an enormous like wild beast and making loud noises, and then we were able to see part of the feeding, and that was kind of crazy to see as well. So mine was definitely the lion. Overall, it was awesome. I think it was a great experience, and we're glad we went.
Definitely great for families. There are a ton of little kids there, and it's just nice to see how well they're taking care of the animals and how they use the environment. And like obviously it was pretty hilly as we were going up, but they just used the environment really well, so it was a cool spot to see.
We will say that you need to be ready to hike a little bit. It's about 2 or 3 miles. It's hilly. I couldn't imagine what it would be like in the rain, but just be ready to hike. As always, please like and subscribe. It really helps our channel, and we'll see you on the next one.